Take me where the dreams fly higher.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Oh, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Now, hang on a second. Before we get too far, let me turn the monitoring on for my microphone. I forgot to do this. We're here as part of the live test. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that our volume is properly set and it's not, like, blowing out your eardrums. I think I had a previous stream where I couldn't actually hear myself, and when I listened to the VOD after the fact, it just sounded terrible. So I'm really sorry about that. But you're not here for that sort of inside baseball behind the curtain thing. You're here for gaming and a little bit of relaxation. We'll see if we can deliver on that. Your mileage may vary sometimes. But we do have tasty fare, because like I mentioned in the, what do you call it? The description. So we've got Hades 2 on tap, and Hades 2 was just recently released to console. And it's been out in early access, and I think full release for PC for at least a minute. I've got over 70 hours in the game, and I'm here to tell you that it's a treat, and I'm excited for everybody else to get a chance at it. All right, now I need to turn my microphone monitoring off. It's distracting hearing myself. As useful as it can be, that's something I'll have to get used to. Anyway, so I figured, sort of in celebration of that, why don't we play it a bit? This is the game I usually play in my free time. Like, hey, I'm not gaming in here tonight. You know, we'll watch TV or something, watch a fun show, and then I'll be sitting there with the Steam Deck, and I'll pretty much always be playing Hades 2. It's kind of replaced Balatro for me most recently, which is fine. I'm down with it. I also noticed that I can't seem to connect the chat, and that is terribly vexing. So that's a problem I'll have to sort out. You know, one of these days we will get it all together, and we are going to be in such good shape. So how about Pragmata? That's one I don't have. I don't have a lot of these new games. And it'd probably be a good idea to start doing that, although I'll probably get drowned out by the huge streamers, but I don't know. Well, yeah, you might be watching it on other streamers, and that's fine. We can take a break from them. That's okay. That is not a big deal. All right, let me make sure I've got all chats connected, because I might be only seeing partial comments. Like so, like that. Apply. Huh? Is that working? Hey, there we go. Cool, we should be in good shape. It's mostly just hard to tell if I've got every channel connected, so... Again, not something you have to worry about. That's a whole lot of my problem. Alright. But yeah, closing the loop on that, I'd be happy to get some of these things and play them on first day. But it sort of depends on you. I like going in for that more, let's come in and talk about everything that's going on. We take this hour. It might be lunch break for you. It might be, you know, pre or post lunch or something like that. Or it might, I don't know, it depends on where you are. You might just be bored at work looking for a streamer to hang out with. And that's where we come in. But I like to take the hour in this case and just have that block of just leisure, intentionally, so we just hang out and all of our problems just get set aside for just a little while. Now, as part of that promise, I did promise you a game, and we're gonna play it. So Hades 2, I can see now I have 77 hours into this one. Now, it is kind of timeout, fair warning, ahead of time. I have played a lot of Hades 2. And as such, I completed the main story quite a while ago, and I'm working on a lot of post-game content, which there is an immense amount of, and that's one of the best parts about Hades 1 and 2. Great gameplay, just excellent controls, super duper fun. The interactions with all the characters is incredible, and I just don't get tired of it. I don't know that anybody else does either. There's some really great personalities and some really great lines and interactions that they've put into this. And there's just a lot of extra story, and sometimes you get extra conclusions to the stories, and that's kind of what we're going for. So we have completed the game. If you don't want spoilers on that, then as much as I would never want to tell you to not watch the stream and tell as many people as you can and have them come in and watch the stream and all that, if you don't want spoilers for post-game content, this might not be the stream you want to watch right now. It'll break my heart, and it might break yours too, and I'm very sorry about that. But I just wouldn't want you to miss out if you intend to play it. So that was a long preamble for something where we could just hop into the game. You'll have to endure darkness for the moment as I fire it up, and then we will switch the game capture, because I might have forgotten to do that ahead of time. It wouldn't be a Renegade stream if I didn't have to do this like inline every time. Hades 2, bammo. The magic is happening. All right. Just look at this. These games have such cool style to it. To them. I do have God mode on. Maybe I'll turn that off just for the fun of it. Let's do that. All right. Gameplay. So God mode is a cool thing where you can turn it on. You can even control the limit of it. So every time you get killed, which you will get killed many times in this game, and that's just part of it. And I might be explaining a basic concept if you're still watching after the spoiler alert thing. But yeah, every time you die, it increments a little bit. So you get like, at max, 80% damage reduction, which is pretty sweet. We're gonna try turning it off. Usually I like to have it on just because.
Not happy.
So now, we're gonna see how hosed we will be. So I did get killed, but intentionally last time. And so the reason is, so we have our Fates book here. The three Fates
list of minor prophecies.
Have prophecies, and these are things like achievements, like, oh, one day you'll get all these Arcana cards activated, or you'll do all these other things, and they just pop up randomly. And these are things like interactions with other characters. This one is the post-story thing that I'm working on. The three Fates were cast into the void by Kronos. And he feels really bad about that, but it doesn't help him. It's kind of like Thanos getting rid of the Infinity Stones so we didn't use them again. And that's the situation we find ourselves in. So this last part, you can probably read it for yourself already. But we have to go to Oceanus, and we have to use Moros's trinket. That's a real nuisance, but I think it'll be easier with the without the damage resistance. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how good I am, right? And then we have to return to Shadow, which means, so Moros's trinket is he's the aspect of doom. If we run out of hit points, we become invulnerable, and we have 10 seconds to complete the encounter. And if we don't, we're dead. But if we are, we heal up to 30 hit points. And then the idea is we have to do that 3 rooms in a row. And then returning to Shadow is what happens when you die. You don't die outright. Malinaway just auto casts it and returns to here. So basically get killed 4 times, but the 4th time for real, and that'll return us here, and that hopefully could be the end of this. We're not going to do the character interactions right now, just because I don't really want to slow us down on that. So right now I'm using, funnily enough, I'm using Moros' aspect. No, I'm using Thanatos. I really like the Moonstone Axe, Zorafet. Yeah, I'd be down doing a challenge run sometimes. Something like where you guys pick out which item and which trinket and stuff I use. So for right now, I do like to start with the Chaos Blessing because it just kind of gives you random things. And when you switch off of it, you keep it. And so it's usually worth having at the start. Then we will switch to the Engraved Pin. So that's the thing that we need to work on. We could wear it right from the start and rank up with it, especially without the God mode protection on, right? That way it might level up just how much health we get back. So, but I sort of don't really mind having a low health back because, especially with the God mode on, it does become kind of difficult to actually die intentionally. I'm kind of wondering, it's like, instantly makes you tougher. I'm wondering if we could just turn that on or off as needed. If I just get totally clobbered, I'm having a bad time. Alright, so I like this. It's a slow swing, but it hits hard. We only need to defeat the first boss, which shouldn't be too difficult.
And that, my disciples, is the true meaning of life. Remember it?
Alright, so we don't need any of the testaments activated to do this. We do want to get this achievement.
A boon.
Right. So right from the start. Okay, great. We get these. I don't remember what they're called. We get these elements, and those are kind of handy.
Normally, it'd be otherwise Athena would be first to greet you and make nice, but she's been busy putting all my arms and armor to the test. Good news is the testing's going well.
Well, that's good. All right, so we take damage, shrug some of it off, and restore our magic. It's kind of not bad, honestly. Let's try that. I would normally pick that anyway.
God's power.
There we go. Easy enough. See, you just don't get hit and hit everything else first. And I feel like that's really good life advice. That's the lesson that Hades 2 is really teaching us. So the axe is a slow swing compared to other weapons, and it is a melee weapon, but man, it hits so hard. I know it's a scythe, but you know, that's just an aspect of it. So we get gold, or we can get an Athena boon, or Aphrodite boon. I think for the axe hits hard, and Athena's boons are percentage based. So if there's something like hit 60% harder, that's really good for this weapon. Oop, and then we just got covered, but hey, we only took one hit point. That's not too bad.
The heart sigil.
We'll pick up whatever this is, break that to grab some gold. We'll talk to her.
A little birdie told me Doom himself showed up where you reside. While that bodes ill for you, and perhaps for us all, at least he's quite the looker, isn't he?
Oh yeah. I just realized my microphone is green screening out. That's kind of fun. You can see right through me. Oh, what are we gonna do? We'll pick a boon out here in a second. The game is full screen, so when I click off of it, of course, it's just gonna pause. But let me see if I can fix that in real time. I think it's just a color correction thing. Nah, maybe it's not. Whatever. Well, now it seems fine. So, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so attack deals more damage to nearby foes. I feel like that's a huge damage boost, and I think we're going to avail ourselves of that. Just a second here. All right. Yeah, that's the trick with running the stream and the game off one computer. I have to click off. If I had two systems, I would use it. But hey. So attacks gain in power, but you prime magic. That's okay, but our attacks already have a lot of power. So we'll take Flutter Strike. We are absolutely going to hit everything up close. So that's going to be sweet. I think. Based on my knowledge so far. Let's find out. There we go. I love it. It's like a Care Bear axe now. We're just hearts everywhere. This is perfect. We're like literally killing with kindness. Mine some of the silver while we're here. So we could go down into the depths and actually meet Chaos. It does cost us some health, which is not a big deal. We have 95 of it, which is pretty sweet. The bigger problem is that you get like a curse, and then if you endure the curse for a couple rounds, you get a really nice boon out of it. I just don't feel like doing that right now. Probably should have. This would be the time to get it if I was. But we're also not doing a full run, since we are going to come back after the second region. This Aphrodite boon for the axe is actually pretty nice. Like we're clobbering those banshees or whatever they are. Alright, here we go. So we can do another Hephaestus boon. Your mileage can vary on that. Or we can go over there and get a Hestia boon. Let's see. Mega moves deal another 50% damage. That actually can be kind of nice. 6 encounters, but hey. Let's take that.
I need this.
If we take a hit, next hit we take, we heal that mount instead. At this point, why not? We're so poor we can't afford anything else. Alright.
The shadow spins back.
Oh, this is like a mini boss. There we go. That's why we got that boon. And we just healed ourselves. Hooray. Darn it. That's alright. We're not taking as much damage as I thought, so maybe that God mode isn't as critical. Maybe until you get to the bosses, or like the final bosses.
Even I'll admit the quake crackle of the hearth just doesn't always do the job. Sometimes what we need is a great big conflagration, an inferno of the highest order. How about one then?
I like where her head's at on that. Alright, so Scorch. It's a nice little dot you put on. I need to read the mechanics of that. So they take 100 damage accrued from this every second. But it says Scorch damage 45, so I don't quite know what that means. I'll have to read it, because, I mean, I'm sure it's got a duration on it. Right? Because otherwise, that... Especially if you can stack it, that's a brutal damage over time effect. So, the sprint leaving a cinder trail behind us. Any damage we take from burning is reduced to 1. I kind of don't want to... Well, alright, so our specials are this button. So we got hearts, and we got fire. It's hearts on fire. We'll go with it. Some laughter from something. What? Odd. Okay, not sure what was happening here. Centaur Heart, we gained 25 max health. I'll take it. Alright, so we can go to Charon. We might as well. There's nothing we can afford to buy except some ash. We could go battle Zagreus from the first game, but if we are defeated, then this run is pointless. Let's go get some more max health. Alright, so he's taking fire damage, but he's not accruing though. I guess unless you keep hitting him. So maybe that's what I'm missing. not too bad. All right.
Something changed about my chaos boon.
All right. So the trinket we have, our attacks deal another 75% damage. That is excellent. So it's unfortunate we don't have a way to see the total stats. And so it'd be cool if Supergiant could add that in there. I'd love to see what that percentage gets to at some point. It's like, oh yeah, you hit for a 10,000 times damage. So this will be a treat. Family dispute. This is not a family dispute you want to get between. So you've got to pick a god to side with, and the other one will get mad at you and basically try to kill you. I can't remember what Aphrodite does. I'm sure it's aggravating. But,
You're very sweet.
we'll get to have a boon from both of them, but we'll get to start with Aphrodite first. Cast Inflicts weak. We gain more health and magic, which will always be useful. We deal more damage, and while we have at least 80%, the damage is doubled. That's just straight up benefit.
I think Aphrodite too, but she's expecting me to fight for her, you understand?
Yeah. Hephaestus is cool about it, so he doesn't mind.
Here he comes. Be gone.
So yeah, he's gonna hit me with his boon. And you know, I get it. I appreciate him being cool about it. I won't hold it against him, even though I've saved Olympus's bacon. The only damage I took would be from him. Oh, so we can see down on my health, we can see a little line. I'm pointing at it like you can see it. Here we go, I got a mouse cursor. I guess that's my 80% where my damage bonus no longer is doubled. Just a little thing. I'm guessing that's what it is. Maybe that's my original max.
All right, we're squared away for now and break time's over. Back to work.
No, don't say it like that. Back to work. Goodness. I wonder why... I wonder if it's just reflection from the screen that's making my microphone get picked up by the chroma key. All right, so attacks and specials deal more damage to armor. That'll be handy. Just more damage on top. I do like the idea of our cast, which I haven't been using yet. Just clobbering anybody standing in it. Let's just go with that.
My silver.
Stack the damage up. Alright, gold, or we get Saloon's, or Seleni's, not Saloon. This is the Forgotten Realms. These things are aggravating, and they hurt and sting. So armor, if you don't know, is that yellow bar. It's just an extra health bar on top that you have to chew through. Alright, so we're about to go to the boss. We can either pick a dataless hammer, which lets us modify the weapon and how it works, or we can go to Charon and we'd have the opportunity to buy another boon. Yeah, what do you think? I'm inclined to go buy another boon, because the hammers are not always super helpful. But I can think of a couple for this particular weapon. I've cleared the game many times with this weapon. I can think of a couple that are handy. The boons may not, because it could be like another Hephaestus boon, which isn't going to help us. We'll take the hammer. It's going to force the choice.
Charon.
Alright, so Dash Strike hits 2 times. I like it. Mega Special fires 2 times, and the final move in the attack hits twice, but uses 20. Okay. I'm kind of inclined to use Dash Strike, although I don't feel like I Dash Strike a lot in this version, in this game. I used to do it all the time in Hades 1. So we got Executioner's Chop. Actually, I think Dash Strike. That's
Further
this.
refined.
We can see it use that circle. Whereas it would be the final move in that sequence would hit twice. And so I think up to 2, I'm more inclined to do that because it's almost like a cancel. It also gives me an area effect, which I already have, but you know,
Shall
whatever.
we? You were preoccupied with that Arachnus curse. I know about it, yes. The remedy is no straightforward feat.
Nor is my task, yet here we are, night after night. If there's a way to aid my friend, I wish to know of it.
Athena is the one to persuade. So long as she wishes the curse to remain, it shall. That, and you must discover who created it.
You must discover who created it. Was it Hecate herself? Maybe.
Sounds straightforward enough.
Okay, so that opened up another side quest. That's kind of neat. She's invincible. Why am I swinging at her? We're just like devouring these witches now. Take that. Ooh. She's gonna throw a polymorph at us. We're gonna dodge. Nope, no, we're not. I got cocky. Usually I just dodge around until it fades or I have my frog hit it. It's the whole reason he's there. Now I'm just, despite all my rage, just a rat in the cage. Alright. Wow, that was a bad shot. Try it again. Much better. Look how hard we're hitting. Jeez. Not bad. This might be my best initial setup on this. Cool. See you, boss. All right, look at us go. All right, we got that. Now we switch off the trinket, which is great. We'll get to keep that boon. We need to take Moros's engraved pin at this point.
Princess?
I guess they talk to you. Yeah. That's so sweet. I'm just so happy.
Cat.
Alright. Moving faster is not a big deal. Store half our health after 4 encounters. We kind of don't want that, honestly. We wash a boon away. Oh, those are all useful. Let's move on.
Down I go.
Oceanus.
We'll find you.
So, if you haven't played this series, I highly recommend the first game. It's actually incredible. I played a ton of it on Nintendo Switch. Or was it? No, I guess it was Steam Deck, not Switch. Anyway. And the stories are cool. The dialogue trees are just monstrous. There are so many interactions and everything's contextual. And it's really cool just the personalities they assign to these deities. You've seen a couple of them now. And it's just such a treat. And it's really hard. You will get killed a lot, and it's frustrating at first, but like stick with it and soon you'll be as good as me.
More.
Big tip is to dodge all the time. Like it looks really busy, and that's only because it is. Alright. Nothing really too helpful here, but we'll take more of this nectar, which we can use to build up relationships if we so choose. There you go. Let's not run into the fireballs.
That was a moonstone axe.
Alright, so we get pomegranate, which increases the level of something we have, or we get more health. Let's go this way. Alright. These things are these birds that swarm you are kind of one of the reasons I wanted the dash strike area of effect attack, because they can just swarm all over you. All right, so now we can increase the potency of these boons, and I think it's just attacks. Just take an extra free 15% damage boost. We'll take some sandstone while we're at it. All right, so we got, is there one up here? Okay, so we get a fountain. Gain some max health, not that important. Random item. Eh. So we can talk to Narcissus, which I think we're gonna do. That's what that is. Or we can get fight a boss and get a boon from Demeter. So we're gonna go to Narcissus. I think we have everything we need. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting killed.
Oh, can't quite what? Oh, it's you again. Look, I want you to leave me alone, okay? Because I'm in a state of grief, and the only one I want to see me that way is me.
This guy.
State of grief? Wait. What's with the water here? It's gone all murky or something. Oh no, you can't see a reflection anymore.
He's become a vampire.
Don't need to rub it in, dummy.
Oh.
Not like you can do something about it anyway. A lot of things turn ugly after a while, so please excuse me while I mourn for what I've lost.
So there is ongoing story that we're doing here. So I can get a random boon from him, so hey, we still win. Or I can increase maximum magic. We're gonna get that free boon. And a mystery seed. It is wild. So Narcissus would stare at his own reflection. He's just so in love with himself. But that is not the case anymore, so that is brand new. Pretty cool.
What's going on?
Alright. Get some more maximum health, which we're gonna stop doing because I'm not supposed to be... We're supposed to be getting
The Forge
killed.
of the Heavens.
Oh hey, a boss fight. So this will be a treat. Clear all this other stuff out first, then I'll work on getting killed for the boss, but have it teed up where I can kill it in a couple seconds. Okay. Now we just get hosed. It's weird, but you know, that is what is required of us. Doom averted. Get back here. There we go. Done, done, done.
I'll have to do this again.
Zeus.
Cerberus has captured the three fates. Preposterous. A useless provocation. They answer to no god or titan. All it means is that what comes to pass shall not be their decision anymore. We ought to see it as an opportunity.
It's nice being unbounded by fate, isn't it? Alright, so cast strike foes inside with lightning bolts, not bad. If you use our magic, someone's struck by lightning. That's probably true in real life. And then our strikes emit chain lightning that bounces around. That is kind of fun. Let's pump up our cast. If for no other reason, then that's what I would normally probably pick.
What do you want?
Not you.
Spilled some blood getting my hands on this. Spill some of yours if you want it.
Yeah, I'd rather... Oh. Invite Nemesis to take her best shot. So this could be interesting. Now, this isn't a combat encounter, so I feel like that would actually kill us and ruin this run.
No,
We'll
thank
just
you.
decline.
Didn't think so.
Yeah, well... I hope I didn't already miss my opportunity by going through too many rooms too quickly and forgetting myself. Let's unseal this path, and that'll work. Hi, Cap. Let's reduce down to one bad guy. There we go. Alright, now, hit E. One more time, please. You gotta do it. Do the thing. My turn. Bam. Alright. Oh, he counts down. That was kind of interesting. Alright, we'll take Palm of Power. Ooh, wow, this is, need to manage this a little bit. Okay, now we can play.
10, 9, 8.
Oh no. I should have made sure there were no ads respawning.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And now we need to return to Shadow from this place. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll take that. Returning to Shadow means we need to get killed somewhere in here. And we might as well just... because it says from this place, so we'll go right here. We'll avoid Carolyn's shop. I don't know. We'll have to die to Skilla.
To the stage.
Alright. I forgot it wouldn't be an encounter.
From the top, then.
Oh, you know, this is a reputable venue, lady, and we do impose a dress code at the door. Oh, but you come barging in, looking like hell.
You sea dwellers are not so welcoming to strangers in your habitat. Thus, I'm a bit unkempt. And a bit low on patience.
Got that old sinking feeling, huh? Then let's not keep her waiting any longer, gals. Hit it!
I really like Skilla and the Sirens.
1, 2, 3, 4!
I'm just gonna fight them because I feel like... But yeah, we will ultimately get killed. More Melody! Just wait till your drum goes out. Oh man. Bam. Enjoy your lightning bolts. There we go. Alright, somebody hit me with something. I'll stay here.
10, 9, 8.
So now I need to return to Shadows.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm invincible right now, so I need to actually... There. I'd love to finish the battle, but I can't.
What is her problem?
Now the question is, did we do it properly?
Heading out?
Another prophecy.
Okay. Activate the gift 3 chambers in a row, then return to Shadow from that place. In doing so, our source shall become clear. Did I just not return to Shadow from the right room?
Something unusual occurred, Princess. The fated list scrolled to a point that caught...
I see your spirit's glimmer as the metals and...
Okay, so we got an awakening, which is fine.
I may have just...
I'm
I
kind
think
of...
so. I see your spirit's glimmer as the metals underneath the earth.
I don't know how I didn't do that right at this point. Like, I literally
Paul should have
activated...
something for me. Ignium. I see your spirit's glimmer as the metals underneath the earth.
Might as well figure this out.
Of Supai.
Supai. I have the devil sparks. Fires automatically. Then they rain hell. Well, that seems kind of cool. I don't have enough shadow to activate that right now, but whatever. Well, that's disappointing. Does anybody know what the problem there was? I wonder if the boss doesn't count. And I should have just done it from the start. Now, we did do 3 chambers in a row. So maybe I have to activate it 3 chambers in a row. You know, activate the Doom sequence. And And also
Let's see.
die in the last
Lord
chamber?
Morris was
Because it
just
doesn't make
here.
sense. Activate the gift 3 chambers in a row, then return to Shadow from that place. Unless there's a different way to return to Shadow that I don't know of. 'Cause usually when you die, she literally casts a quick spell. Just return to Shadow now, and she appears back here. It's just Skilla was running her mouth. I mean, I guess we'll just have to try it again. We got a couple minutes left, why not? Just to make it interesting, we'll try a different weapon, right? We'll do this thing. A little rocket launcher kind of situation. Alright.
Heading out.
Back to Oceanus. We'll see if we can beat our best time.
The
But
messenger.
man, Zorafit was nice.
Heard you were heading out again. Figured I'd drop in and send you off. Safe travels and all that.
Alright, we get dodge chance, which is kind of cool. Sprint is faster and ignores damage per encounter. I like it. Omega moves are faster. Let's do that.
Right.
It's these. Alrighty.
Coinage.
All right. So between the two, go here. The coinage. All right. So Hestia or Selene. We're gonna go with Hestia.
More wastrels.
Sometimes I don't know what I get hit by, but it's just because there's so much going on, and sometimes I'm just dodging just to dodge.
It's great auntie.
So, you're a bit of a witch, are ya? Well, not I. Stuck with this family already, don't see why I'd want another one. But I understand the appeal, I suppose. Plenty of candles and fire to it, isn't there?
I like her design. I like how she's got like a brazier on her head. So our attacks inflict scorch. Whenever we do damage, we restore magic. That might be handy, actually. I think there's a joke here. Python scales. No, it doesn't. Developer humor. It's not even true. All right. All right, we're just eating shots here now. You're supposed to dodge out of the way and not into the fire, so to speak. All right, so we can get Apollo or Poseidon. I think Apollo might complement our rockets pretty well. So look inside this thing. Oh, we're stuck. Look at us go. So our cast is not doing a whole lot besides binding and slowing, and increasing our damage done to it based on our build right now.
The song Artemis and I composed, we call it Time Belongs to Us. Came up with it when our hope of overcoming Kronos was starting to slip. But my knack for prophecy told me we had to hold on.
Oh, if we got your knack for prophecy, do we need the fates? All right, so attacks. It'd be cool if our specials could do that. That would mean our rockets just blow everything up, and it'd be great. Sprint is faster in dazes, so they have a 20% chance to do no damage. And we deal more damage until we get hit. That might actually be handy. But we might as well take this. Well, that was kind of cool. All right. Zeus might be great for our rockets, actually. Like, if our rockets impact and each one of them causes, like, a lightning bolt to strike, how cool would that be? We'll hope for the best.
Got them, Phrenos.
Do pardon our continued bickering, Melinoi. I merely wish to offer that your efforts would be better spent dispelling remnants of the father of all monsters, rather than the possibility of Kronos in the underworld, as good Queen Hera thinks. All families must squabble as we do.
Okay, I was like, are we gonna get a dual boon? That'd be cool. Casts, rush. Okay, well, that doesn't help us. We'll go with that. All right. So, could talk to Arachne, but I'll do that later. That's kind of like a separate quest that I don't have
Lord
any interest in
Chiron, I've
currently.
returned. In the name of Hades.
All right. Foes explode, which is nice. We'll go with that. It's like the laser sound it gives us.
Just took hold.
Transcendent Revival, is that... Oh, so we're just gonna straight up heal 17 every location. That's kind of fun. So we get the hammer. We're gonna go to the family squabble because that will give us 2 boons to work with. I think we can show these here. Specials inflict blitz. They're struck by lightning after they take a bunch of damage or after a couple seconds. Let's try that. Seems fun.
Has old Hecate not taught you to respect the elderly a little more than that? Well, here's a quick lesson for you.
Oh no.
I mean no disrespect.
That's the funny thing. It's like, I don't even know what the squabble is. All you know is that they're mad at each other about something and you get in the way of it. But that's the Olympians for you.
Fine, let's turn down the temperature a bit if we're right finished squabbling for now.
Alright. So the more of those fire elements we have, the more power we get. So we get +4 damage to each shot, I think. Let's do that. That seems fair. We've done a pretty good job of dodging. I don't really need to prioritize max health. No, Artemis is here. We are just, like, tearing these guys up. I mean, they're minions. Not get stuck on the rocks. There we go.
Barely got a shot in.
Good work.
You probably know Ares has been buzzing around Olympus recently. One good lightning bolt from Father Zeus would normally take care of that, but he's been occupied.
Oh, does Zeus strike down Ares with lightning bolts?
One good lightning bolt, how about one good arrow? We'd be saved a lot of trouble if Eris were to be plucked from the sky one of these nights.
I'd gladly volunteer, it's just that Father has everything well under control. Says I'm needed way out here instead. But if I do spot the wings of strife, they're going down.
Good times. All right.
Here's what I have.
Fire seeking arrow if we hit with our specials, and since we shoot a whole bunch, kind of like that. Otherwise, foes and casts taking critical damage would be okay, but from our attacks is not our bread and butter, I guess, so.
All right, I'm off.
I can get a little cash. That's not going to help us. I can take some Chimera Jerky to pump up the strength of our specials, though, our rockets. Alright, let's see if we can get through here to Oceanus.
Sure enough. Strength, knowledge, patience. You have exhibited the 3 repeatedly. Well done.
Thank you, Headmistress, though I continue learning from our every clash.
Good, because I've no intent to stand aside. Our craft is called a practice for a reason. Now, on your guard. Crossed flames awaken.
So I think the attack, if I hold it and charge up the like the Omega attack or whatever, which sounds awesome, I think it just builds up a deflection. All right, let's see if I can dodge it properly this time. Save me, frog. There we go. Reno's earned his keep today. And you dodge. Sort of.
That is enough.
Love it.
Return to shadow now.
I passed the test.
Right here. All right, let's move on. We can get resources some other day. Like that. Grab the pin. Like so. Anything cool here? Not really. Let's grab that. I know I said no resources, but we're doing it. Alright, so from the start, we're gonna get hosed, and we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best to die.
Where are you?
Let's open this up. Because we still have to have some level of control to where we can complete the, we still have to complete the encounter.
10.
Perfect.
Survived again.
That's how I do. Alright.
I bear the black coat.
I never know how many reinforcements are going to be here. Have fun exploding. Bam. Oof. Alright, so I should... Hopefully this is the last one. My turn.
Hold on.
There we go.
That was careless.
Okay, and then... Let's go here. Like, I wouldn't call it careless. It's quite intentional. Is that last one? Okay. I like Skilla's warm-up songs in the background. It also tells you what song they're going to perform, and the one they'll do this time is Bewitching Eyes, which is pretty good. Come on, get me. Oh no, I'm failing to dodge.
My claim.
And then it's like, I forgot how many times we're on, so I don't know. Let's go fight this thing again. Oh, it's a dragon guy.
Now that's a sea serpent.
Yeah. Let's try not to get killed. Oh, maybe... I think I realized what happened last time. It's so obvious. It says 3 chambers in a row. and then return to Shadow. And I don't think I returned to Shadow in a row, right? Uh-oh.
Hideous thing.
Okay.
So many suitors for whom to choose, hmm?
Alright, let's move along.
Felt that.
Now I think I die and return to Shadow. Hopefully it's not like you have to die in the same encounter as the third one. And that could be a little clear.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No! Return to Shadow now.
Maybe this will work.
This
Hey.
feeling. Hello? Lord Moros, is that you?
All right. We're here.
Hey, I think we did it.
Well, what do you know? We got ourselves a visitor, ladies. Who would have thought? You found us, sweetie. You get, I don't know, 3 questions? 3 of us, 3 questions. Sounds reasonable, right?
Okay, they're different than I thought they'd be.
You're the Fates. You're really here. Are you safe? In any distress? Your brother, Lord Moros, he searched everywhere for you, and not just him.
Are you safe in any distress? Phew, what do you think, ladies? We count that as 1 question or 2? I say go easy on her. Seems like a nice girl. Count it as just 1, okay?
Oh yeah, nice girl, you're right. Count it as 1. Okay.
Okay, we're fine, sweetie. At least now we are. Your grandpa got us. Yeah, we were a little miffed, you know? Because we'd been weaving, so then we figured, what's a better time to take a break?
Take a break? Shouldn't you have sent word to Lord Moros, much less anybody else? He's been very concerned.
That's question 2. We did send word. That's why you're here. Moros, he's a real sweetheart. We figured he could use a little alone time. Okay, last question.
Last question, What do you all intend to do, now that Kronos no longer seems to be a threat? How do we prevent something like this from happening again?
That's 2 questions.
Okay, now that I'm counting as 2 questions, so I'm only gonna give you the first one. Well, maybe it was the second. I'm getting mixed up. Point is, we're not gonna do a thing. This has been nice.
Not going to do a thing, and I'm unable to ask further questions, so perhaps you're going to elaborate.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows what's gonna happen, you or me? Look, all you gods, you got yourselves into this. I know. You think it's cause of us. Well, we don't like that kind of pressure. You've been doing okay on your own, so...
Yeah, you've been doing okay. So we are gonna let you keep this up.
We're gonna let you keep this up. And once you've had your fill being without us for a while, you're gonna hand it over to mortals. Just like we're handing it over to you.
And what over to mortals? Which is to say, I don't know how I can respond to that without another question.
That's all right, sweetie. Think of it like, you gods can do your own thing for a while, then mortals can do theirs. It'll be a brand new age. Been a while since the last one of those.
So you're retiring, all 3 of you. No more weavings. We're to keep fending for ourselves, come what may.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like such a big deal. Not like you're gonna do anything different anyway. But you could. Just ask your old teacher sometime. Now, she's pulled some strings, let me tell you.
Oh
Good
yeah,
to know.
teacher's definitely pulled some strings, all right.
Hold some strings.
You mean headmistress? So you're saying... I don't know what you're saying, but I'll ask. As you well know, I couldn't have done any of this without her.
Oh, okay. Atropos? Cutter of Fate? Okay, well.
Ah, yeah, we know. Well, anyway, sweetie, we're gonna cut you loose, as we've got other things to do. But not weaving. Not for the foreseeable future, as they say. So nice to finally meet you. Bye!
Bye, and thank you all.
That's interesting. I mean, they
Thus did the three reclusive and feared fates, whose often unpredictable weavings determine all that is to come, even for gods, declare the dawning of another age. An age in which both mortals and immortals shall be free to choose their path, so long as they believe the choice exists. A golden age, during which mortal kind shall not be ruled entirely by divine right, but by itself. Word quickly spreads from the heights of Olympus to the depths of the underworld, foretelling of this perhaps very, very distant future filled with possibility and the unknown. Many rejoice, but others know that gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. For now, we can but use the time we have, both to prepare and, to the best of our ability, to live.
I'll have to keep working on that, on both accounts.
Sweet.
I'll have to keep working on that, on both accounts.
So I wonder if that's like, is that the final kind of ending?
This wasn't on the list before.
You somehow found my sisters at long last.
Cool.
What are we going...
Interesting. That was kind of neat. All right. Let's close this out because I'm hearing both the game and the music. Oh my goodness. Well, that was pretty rad. I'm glad we stuck to it. I'm glad you stuck around. We're a touch late, so I don't know about you, but I'm going to have to skedaddle, and I'm glad you got to hang out with us. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was fun doing a rushed sort of challenge run there, so... But I'm going to head out of here, and I'm going to see you on Epic Thursday. I have no idea what they're offering Epic Thursday yet. I haven't even taken a look. That's just the kind of weekend it's been so far. So hopefully you had a great one. Have a quality rest of your day, and we'll see you later.